Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet o'er the land of the free and the home of the
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, some people question the contract that Terry Rozier got from the Hornets in 2019, but 3 years later, he earned an even bigger deal. He says, I work my tail off because that's all I know. The money will be there. I'm more excited that I can just show my talent every night, what I'm about, and who Terry Rozier really is. Kevin, back to you.
Love the motor. DA, thanks. Well, Greg, neither of these clubs playing very well right now. Two teams that desperately need a win.
Tonight is huge for these two, and a winnable game on the schedule for either side. So whoever wins tonight will feel a lot better about themselves.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Jay Crowder out there with Miller. And it's Richards in at the 5 down low. And for the Spurs, they've got LeBron James. And it's Wembanyama. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Hayward comes in for Crowder. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Terry Rozier. And it's Seth Curry in for Ball. Out to Hayward. Williams sets a screen for Hayward. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Here's Curry. Rebound by Rose. For San Antonio. They're on a 17-7 run. Jacobs, the pass to Rose. Launches it. The Hornets pull it in. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Here is Hayward. Williams sets a screen for Hayward. That one doesn't drop. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. Neither team a big-time contender in their respective conferences, but when the teams are fairly evenly matched, it can still be entertaining basketball.
Spurs leading by 8. Here's Rose. Sweet little floater.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And there's the call on Cody Martin. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Carter Williams, a screen on Martin. Jacobs, the pass to Carter Williams. Chalk up two there. And now it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Spurs leading by 11. There's the triple. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jacobs covered by Martin. Jacobs, the pass to Sohan. 6 to shoot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
11th in fewest turnovers per. And for free throw shooting, not really an attribute. Top 20 in the league, and we always heard him talking about the need to improve in that area. Let's see how this season plays out.
1:41 left to play in the first. Miller with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Miller's got 9.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Jacobs. Williams with the steal. Hayward against Carter Williams. Hayward kicks to Miller. 1:15 left to play here in the first. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Spurs leading by 11. Jacobs, the pass to Jacobs. Down low. Here's Carter Williams. To the wing right side. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Miller. Drops it in from 14 feet away. He's got 11.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Jacobs. Hornets with the rebound. Miller's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls.
And Miller with the block. And he's able to get it back. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's...
And some changes here for the Hornets. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Jay Crowder. Miller comes in for Cody Martin. And it's Seth Curry in for Ball. And it's Jacobs in at the point guard. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a two-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Hayward looking around. Rozier for three. San Antonio with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
That's tipped, and he gets it back. Second chance shot. And stolen by Miller. Hayward on the wing. Back to Miller. Over in the corner, Rozier. And it's Rozier again missing.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Jacobs.
We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Miller outside. Outside for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams sets a screen for Curry. Stolen away. Here's Sohan. Defended by Hayward. And the pass to Reeves. Jacobs. Guarded by Curry. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sohan. Here's Reeves. The three-pointer no good. Hornets trail by 21. To stop the drought. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Miller. Curry's got his first basket of the night.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
Curry with the steal. Pass to Hayward. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Jacobs. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. To say the least, it's been a rough quarter for him. He's missed 8 of 9 shots.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 17. Derrick Rose is checked in for San Antonio.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs, Derrick Rose.
A minute 20 left to play here in the half. It's Curry outside. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Spurs leading by 17. Here's Rose. Williams with the block. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Miller outside. Williams trying to break free. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Puts the move on. Passes to Jacobs. Shot clock at 5. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
That free throw missing. Horton Tucker's checked in for Rose. He hits the second from the line. 27 seconds left here. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of basketball. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
43.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate on to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome. LeBron James in the spotlight again. He has been getting it done.
You like his mentality, getting his feet wet in the paint and pressing the attack around that rim.
If the defense can't stop it, stick with it. Nothing wrong with point-blank looks.
And let's take a look at the standings as the Western Conference starts to come into focus.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they've been pretty much the team we thought they'd be. They're kicking into high gear mode every night.
And that'll do it for halftime. we send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Gordon Hayward comes in for Crowder. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Seth Curry in for Terry Rozier. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Williams is out there with Hayward. Then there's Cody Martin. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Ball in at the point. Hayward passes the ball. From the stripe. There's Williams. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it. Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Jacobs, guarded by Curry. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And, guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Curry passes to Williams. Ball up top. He's got 11. Curry wide open, and the Hornets miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Jacobs. Oh, good on the triple. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. There's the dish to Hayward. He feeds it to Williams. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Jacobs. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Now the pass to Martin. Now Hayward. Curry outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Carter Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Jacobs. Pass to Jacobs for 3. Cracks in the tray. 12 points for him.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Curry dishes the ball. Hayward outside. Pass to Martin. There's a screen by Williams. Curry with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's hard to know what Seth's going to do when he pulls up this close. He's excellent at making the defense uncomfortable.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good by Curry. Good on both.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Good on the triple.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Can't hit that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And that one misses. Hornets shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Jacobs, the pass to Jacobs. Over to the wing. The baseline J. And another basket for San Antonio.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Nobody near Williams. And that time, also a missed shot. San Antonio's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Throws it up high and stolen by Williams.
San Antonio foul.
And the Spurs making a change here. Wesley's checked in.
14 fouls.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Miller comes in for Cody Martin. And it's Rozier in for Curry. Out left to the wing. And Ball gets double teamed. Three-pointer, Hayward. Horton Tucker with the rebound. Horton Tucker's got his 6th rebound on the night. They've got Carter Williams. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2. That's the San Antonio foul. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Takes a step back. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Jacobs, he's covered by Ball. Rozier with the steal. They get a hand on it. To the middle, here's Horton Tucker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 assists. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
No, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. And a miss there on the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Hayward passes to McGowan. Outside, Jones. Pass to Bouknight. Jones with the screen on Rose. 5 on the clock. Got a hand on it. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And finished off by Rose.
Flash of that athleticism yet again. It's clear Rose enjoys getting up and punching it down.
Here's Bouknight. Drills the three-pointer. Bouknight's got his first 3 points of the game. Spurs have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Back to LeBron. A three ball. A three-pointer is right on target. James has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Miller, the pass to Bouknight. Jones with the screen on Rose. Here's Bouknight. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that'll continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
No good on the free throw. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's LeBron. Count it. LeBron's got 7 points here in this quarter.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
Miller finds Hayward. And there's the pass to Bouknight. Puts up a 3. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. And then on Monday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.